Writing a prescription in the clinical note is best achieved by working through the table of contents on the left, by selecting Assessments. You can see that prior problems on the patient's list will come into view. If you desire to add a new problem that you are going to write a prescription for, by simply selecting New, will take you to the Add Clinical Item space, in which, using the History Builder, you can search for a new problem to link your prescription to. In this case, we're going to use urinary tract infection. By checking the box, it will move it from the unassessed to the assessed. This is a critical step in linking the prescription to the diagnosis of urinary tract infection. Once this task has been completed, you can go to Plan, New, and it will take you to the RX orders, with the default being prescriptions. In this case, we are going to write Cipro. As you can see, you will now have your choices. Simply clicking the box will take you to the prescription pad, and as you can see, the Cipro 250 milligram tablet is in view, and it is linked to the diagnosis of urinary tract infection, which is the assessed problem. If the problem that you desire to link it to is not present, simply clicking the drop-down menu would allow you to choose from the patient's problem list another diagnosis, or would allow you to return to the Add Clinical Item space to add the correct diagnosis. The ability to change the SIG can be done through either Personal, which in this case All, or it would list those SIGs that are linked to daily or twice a day. A new structured SIG can be created by entering the number of tablets, and then allows you the various choices for the timing of the medication. It's important that if a yellow box is in view, that box be completed. That will allow you to save the medication. You can also add a new free structured text by simply entering the desired information into the yellow box. If you return to Personal, you can then choose the Take one tablet 12 hours for 14 days. You can then enter the quantity, which, as you can see, completes. The default for the initial prescription would be Evaluate. It's important to change prescriptions that have an endpoint to Complete, as this will remove it from the active medication list at the end of the date, which would be in view just to the right. You can also check Dispense as Written. Moving to the left-hand side of the screen, you can see the Print RX. The drop-down tab then allows the various abilities to perform functions for the prescription. The Print RX, if chosen, will automatically default to the designated printer for you. You can send to retail. As you can see, the default pharmacy will come into view. You have the ability to choose from 4 pharmacies. If the pharmacy you desire is not on there, simply click the binoculars. That will take you to the search box, in which you can enter the desired pharmacy, search, select that pharmacy, hit OK, and that will now make that the default pharmacy. Additional details such as instructions to the pharmacy can be entered in the free text box. If you desire to split a prescription, that can simply be done by checking the Split RX, and allows you to provide 2 different functions for the same prescription. Once this is complete, you can hit Save and Close, and that will return you to the clinical note. If a warning box comes into view, it will give you the warning. You have the ability to then override that warning by simply clicking the drop-down menu and making a choice. This will return you to the clinical note, and as you can see, we assessed the problem urinary tract infection. We prescribed the medication Cipro, and this will then now be part of the clinical record. Committing this information, will then perform the desired function of printing or sending to either mail order or sending to retail.